Welcome to Body Moves for Life. This is John Archer again here today to talk to you about circles. Circle movement is amazing as we are going to start up with the neck and then we're going to incorporate the arms to get more movement through the torso, and then we're going to incorporate the waist movement as well, all in circles. Okay, so first of all, just to take a look at these circles, I want to start off with the basic neck circles that we've looked at before, and we can go here like this and the opposite direction. Again, repetitions is the key. Now, to get a little more movement, we talked about in other videos lifting the shoulders up and down during the circles. So it's like this. And in the other direction here. Okay, and then with that said, with that in mind, we also talked about the hips as well. So as we're moving all of this movement here, we can get the shoulders and hips in motion. We're going to go the other direction now. And now a really cool way to really get more movement is going to be to go all the way down and work on those same circles. So we'll go down here, get the hip forward and back, the hip back and down and back around, hip forward and back, hip back and down to the side and around to the front. Now, what we're going to do is take all of those motions and add the arms to them. So what's really cool about this is we can get one arm going and then the other arm going to get more exaggeration here in our obliques, in the side here of our body, because as the arm comes up, we get a nice stretch here, and then the arm will come up here. But this can all be done through circles. So we'll start off with only the neck. So here's the neck. And with the arms, it looks like this. And in the other direction. Now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about getting those arms moving to get the hips going, and then as well as folding completely over and get complete movement in these circles. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on with the arms as well. So basically when the neck is on this side, this arm is this way. Okay, and I leaned a little bit too much here because we're not doing the hips yet. But here, now when I go to the front, this arm comes down, this one comes up, and here. As I go to the back, this one comes down and this one up, rolls across and down. So let's try again to the other side. So this arm is going to come up as we go to this side. Going to go back, this one down, this one up, this one rolls all the way across and down to here and back up. Okay, so let's take that same idea and apply the arms to get the hips into the movement as well. So we're going to go hips and arm and back and hips and arm and forward. Okay, other direction, hips and arm and back and hips and arm and forward. So the circle looks like this. And the other direction. Now, the last one we're going to do has to do with really folding. And the main trick to this one is when we're folded forward or when we're to the side, once we're getting across the back to the other side, is to stay to the side as long as we can before coming across. Because as we're coming down, this is a really nice stretch through the hip and the side of the body, and it has to stay on the side until we get almost to the bottom. So incorporating the arms, it looks like this. So we're going to start here. When we get to the side, we're going to go down and across. Arm up and back. And to the side and across. And we're going to go back the other way. Up. We're going to really stay on the side here, staying on the side. Then we're going to come across. Really focusing on the side and down. These are great movements incorporating circles that really begins to get the neck all around the upper part of the trunk, incorporating the hips, especially once we fold all the way down to the bottom. We can isolate, focusing up here, then focusing here, and then really focusing completely on as much as we can in our full bend in order to complete the circle. These are really nice coordination drills as well, but we'll really work on some flexibility through your neck, through your torso, through your hips. I encourage you to experiment with this a little bit, work on the coordination, see what you can figure out. Please be sure to leave me your comments below. If you have any additions, any variations, modifications, I'd love to hear from you. Would love for you to check the like, as if you do find that this is an enjoyable video, and also would love for you to click subscribe, as I would love for you to be a part of my channel. Thanks so much for joining again, John Archer, and see you next time.